Hi Libra, it's a Lulu, and welcome to your indie read. Put that right there. Okay. Welcome to your indie read. All right. This week in the foyer. Sweating a little bit. Okay. All right, let's get into it. We have the surrender cards here today because there are a lot of major transits. I didn't know Uranus and Jupiter or Uranus and something doing something, child. But there's a lot of major events going on. And of course, the way that we would really need to look at it is what it is that we need to do to improve ourselves, handle situations in a better way. What information do you have here for Libra? They talking. Okay. Surrender stress, child. What's next? Surrender addictions. All right. What is surrender habit of people pleasing? What's under stress? Creativity. All right. Surrender what? Your addictions. Full power is under addictions. What is under people pleasing? Surrender stubbornness. What is under creativity? Low self esteem. I think that came out in the air sign reads last week. Surrender to miracles is under surrender to your full power, and surrender your belief in scarcity is under stubbornness. Okay. All right. So surrender stress. You're going to want to let go of anything that may be causing you to get a couple of wrinkles. Okay. Whether you're stress eating, you have certain habits maybe that are connected to the stress, like certain stress relievers that may not be healthy. You can look into other things as an alternative. With this, stop, speak your needs and let yourself be heard with that surrender the habit of people pleasing. Because what happens is if you put yourself in a space, right? Because a lot of the people that come here do want to help others become better. They want to become better and also help others to become better. But the thing is that, you have to know what the balance is when it comes to helping people, because you got to remember people will let you help and not even give three fucks about, they will not give three fucks about you and what you got going on. They just want what they want. And if you lead with your hand, they will continue to try to take your whole arm off or your whole side of your body connected to that hand that you are feeding them with. That's why you have to set boundaries, set limits, and make sure that you are not communicating or in situations that will people try to dim your light, try to put your power out, unplug you from your reality with that full power, surrender to full power. You may find yourself codependent on people or something like that with that low self-esteem, the way that it's crossing here. If you find yourself handing over your power in any type of way, you're going to have to really pay attention to what it is that is unhealthy in situations. Be a matter of fact with yourself, because if you remain stubborn, you will miss a miracle. If you remain stubborn, you will continue to hand your power over and feel like you're not enough, you don't do enough, because people who like taking from you will make you fit, try to make you feel like you're not doing enough. What you're doing is not enough. I need more. I need more. No, what you need to do is stop. Okay, because sometimes people want more, but they don't want to give any more. They wouldn't even give half of what you are giving. So you got to pay attention to the give and take. Okay. All right, so let's get into it, because you also have let your imagination soar. So maybe you need to get out a new hobby, new practices, taking a different route to work. There's something that is creative that needs to be unlocked within you. Okay. Some of these cards are in reverse. What is this surrender stress? Take a few deep breaths and exhale tension you built up in your body. Get a massage. All right. Stretch. Do your stretching to really elongate your limbs and of course your core. Do the things, honey. I found a floor Pilates video on YouTube. It's going down. All right. What is this surrender stress? Five of Cups. What you go through will either make you or break you, right? So this five of cups is like you may be stressed out because something was emotionally upsetting. There was a change in affection, right? Someone here, yeah, there was a change in affection. It may even be that you gave a lot to somebody that didn't deserve but a little bit. Okay. What is this? Surrender your addictions here. The Empress. All right. Maybe you are addicted to mothering, nurturing people, or handing over your creativity to the wrong motherfuckers. I'm trying to figure it out. Your solar plexus and your sacral chakra energy. Okay. It can either be masculine or feminine. I really think that it's feminine with this creativity. And it could be a balance of the sacral and solar needing to be worked out. because the full power has to do with your sovereignty. It has to do with your will, your desire to move forward, your personal power, how you stand in agreement with your divine assignment. Okay. And if you are stubborn about that, you'll miss something. All right. You'll miss the mark. And see, you have to remember that bad influence comes in a number of ways, right? The things that we do, we think, we eat, we drink, we touch, we feel, we see, all of the senses. But also, bad built friends can, whether outside or inside or a combination of both, bad built friends can try to prevent you from receiving and being the better you that you came here to be. So you need to figure it out. Okay. What is this? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Four of Pentacles, create boundaries. Be very much so stingy with, maybe people want your money. They want your to come to your house, or they always borrowing. Maybe you got neighbors who always borrowing things. Okay. It's that Four of Pentacles is like you're gonna have to have some type of restraint. Set the tone. All right. What are the laws that govern you when it comes to people pleasing? If this is one of your big to-dos, know the difference between giving from a space of using your discernment and receiving from a space of using your discernment, and equal handle those and balance those out. What is this? Surrender to creativity here for Libra. Reflect that your inner you to the outside world. Ace of Swords. This may have to do with technology. This may have to do with communication. It's mercurial. It may have to do with being creative and what it is that you say, what it is that you write, some type of creative endeavor, right? Because we are creatrixes, right? And that's one of the things that is pushed down and buried sometimes when we hand our power over. So it's time for you to be creative. Maybe getting a download or something like that. What is Queen of Swords? You are the Queen of Swords, but you have to stand on that. Look up the archetype of the Queen of Swords and see what things in your life that you're not doing that would say that it is a Queen of Swords. Now, that's not necessarily to say, because the Queen of Swords can be a widower. So, of course, you're not a widower, some of you, right? The Queen of Swords can be bitter. She knows so much that it's just like nothing phases her. She can be well learned about certain things or what have you. Look at the bigger picture and figure out what it is that you are seeing that triggers you in a space of, I need to be more, I need to pull in more of this. Okay. Because that's where your power reigns. Being very logical, intuitive, being able to pinpoint things and cut things swiftly. What is this? Surrender stubbornness, something you don't want to see. The Three of Swords. You may not want to see something here when it comes to some type of pain, grief, heartache, some type of experience that really has you've been mulling over. Get out of it, all right? Because it's really clouding your judgment. What is this? Surrender. What is this Three of Swords here for Libra? The Page of Wands. Communication coming in from someone who may have hurt you. If the relationship was dead, stagnant, it was over. Someone wanted to win at all costs. Here, someone wanted to, play the game for them to win, right? So we want balanced relationships and situations. All right. What is this Five of Cups up here real quick? The Nine of Swords. Anxiety is stressing you out, not being able to sleep. Maybe you're restless. Maybe there's so much information coming through about something that, some type of emotional distress, which will cause an imbalance in the sacral chakra. So you got to be very mindful of that. There may be a number of thoughts that are stressing you out. Get them out the way. Okay. Look, if I can't fix it, if I don't have the answer for it, if it's not on my to-do today, it save for tomorrow. Okay, by mind. Okay. What is this? Surrender low self-esteem for Libra. Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Be willing to walk away from, disappointments, disappointing people and situations, so that you can take advantage of this window of opportunity that is being presented. All right. Page of Cups. Some type of offer is coming through, a sweet message. Seven of Swords. All right. Somebody may be lying. Okay, so hold on. That may be self-sabotage. So don't allow that to happen. But let me see. What is this Page of Cups and this Seven of Swords? A King of Cups. So maybe you found out that this person was lying. Somebody may have slept in the same bed with that the child. I think it's a same-sex relationship, men. All right. But somebody may have been lying about their feelings. And it's like, now you see things for what they are. When you walk away, you're going to realize that A number of miraculous things are going to take place when you come to terms with why something didn't work out with someone. It doesn't have to be a partnership, a relationship, but why it didn't work out, and you're about to see something. All right. I don't know if you're gonna, like, you know how sometimes miracles happen, like um the person that you were dealing with accidentally texts you, puts you in a group chat with the person that they were cheating with or something like that. It's something like that that may transpire. I'm telling you. Don't pray for it, just allow it to happen. All right. And then you have surrender your belief in scarcity, the devil, because that's all it is. Bad building friends telling you that you lack something, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not fine enough, you're not wealthy enough, you're not this, that, and the other. Like, who the fuck are they talking to? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. If you understood all the tricks of bad building friends and the way that you can succumb to these things, right? If you're not familiar, go and look it up on what is the name of that thing? Is it called Interview with the Devil or something like that? It's not as cryptic as it sounds. I forget what it's called. A talk with the devil, interview with the devil, or something like that. And like that is some real shit. This, and take you a journal or a notepad when you listen to it, because that is some real shit. And it's like you have to be reminded on a regular basis. And sometimes you don't have people around you to remind you. Sometimes you get so caught up in life that you forget certain things, and then you start having these hiccups or what have you. And it's like, no, that's why we have laws that govern us. That's why we have affirmations. That's why we have goals. That's why we set goals and commit to what it is that we came here to do and pivot. Okay, we're willing to self-correct as well, and only be around people who will correct you when you're wrong and celebrate you when you're right. Because if you are around people who only want to correct you when you're wrong or try to outdo you or whatever it is, because Libras do have tend to be around those types of people, and Libras do tend to try to, I'm just trying to share it with you and share the shine with you. Everybody ain't meant to share the shine, because if they are doing that to you, then that means that they don't mean you no good. Okay, because an evolved Libra, that's what we're talking about, evolved Libras, right? Really are the types to really want to share and make things right, and let's all just be in harmony, and I'll let no confrontation or what have you, right? But you have to evolve to that space. But it also consists of boundaries. It consists of a certain type of structure and a way of living and being, so that you won't be disappointed in people. You already see it coming, and you put them in the space where they need to be, and don't allow them to come out of that space, because you already see that if they come out of that space, they're going to be very damaging to you and everything that you have going on. Okay. All right. Now we have the self-care deck here. What information do you have here for Libra? Family. Take time out with people who love you, care for you. They have love written all over them. All right. They have love written all over them. It may even be that you are connecting with someone who y'all share the same moon sign. It could be your moon placement that agrees with another's moon placement as well. But it's like share your space with people who feel like family, and not family in the way that there's a number of toxic traits that people can that can manifest in people, that is connected to whatever the energy is or the spirit or the entity is that has followed your bloodline for a long time. So you have to come to terms with it quickly. Don't deal with it, and the other stuff that I said here earlier. Okay. So it's very important for you to remember those things, because I really do feel like you're going to find out that someone was lying about their feelings. Someone was lying about their child. There may even be that whatever addictive behavior that you have, overworking, food, people, sex, um, TV, social media, whatever that is, I think that what it is that it whatever that is, since it comes before surrender the habit of people pleasing, that's what's keeping you out of a space of seeing things clearly, right? Notice what foods make you feel heavy, or what happens after you eat certain foods. That's going to be important as well. Surrender to your full power at sunrise, and make up your mind by sunset, okay, of what it is that you are willing to release and willing to work on, and how you are going to move forward tomorrow. The Four of Cups. Don't put up with nothing. Reject everything that is not in alignment with your assignment. This says someone who has taken someone for granted, and then there's a sign of Cancer. But this is resistance, reevaluation, and apathy. So be very mindful of that. The Seven of Pentacles and Justice. Things are going to work out perfectly, but you got to keep the long term in view. The long term stay connected to the long term, your long term goals, and take the steps necessary every day to get to that point. By the time you get to that point, you won't even realize that you're at that point because you're still working and doing the things that need to be done, but even more powerful. All right, Libra. Talk to you later.